Hey y'all, so this is just a live. I just wanted to hang out. I hadn't seen anybody in a while. I just wanted to check up on everybody, see how everybody was doing during Miss Rona. Um yeah, so let's see if anybody wants to hang out. Let's see if anybody joins. Penelope, what is your problem? Come here. All right, sorry. There's my dog. She is whining. Hello, hello. Drop a chat. I'm literally just here. I guess this is kind of like a Q and A. I just wanted to hang out with everybody, see how everybody's doing. Hey, how you doing? Okay. I was like, all right, nobody gonna talk to me. Hey, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. I'm always like, and I apologize because I'm consistent in my inconsistencies, and I apologize for that. But literally, life keeps whacking me every time. Every time I'm like ready to finally buckle down, shit ends up popping off like Miss Rona. Like I cannot handle it. So, hey, kids. um, yeah, so I guess I'm just like waiting. I guess I could pull some cards. Like I literally just started this live. I have no plan with this. I want to do some Q and A, just see how everybody's going. Thank you, thank you. I know I got new hair. I literally got all kinds of stuff. I was ready to come back. I ended up being in Houston normally, guys. I stay in Ohio. Well, I'm a flipperty gibbet, so I'm all over the place. Like I'm always like I'm a gypsy. Like I don't have a home. I really don't. And so anyways, I was in Ohio, but now the quarantine happened and so I'm in Houston. And so I was ready to like really go out and get out into the world and 216, hello Cleveland. Yup, exactly. Bitch, I'm from the land till I die. All right, that is where I was born. Okay, I lived there till I was about 8, and then I left and moved to Houston. And so I've been in Houston, and then I moved to New York, and I lived in San Antonio. So I'm just like all over the place. But yeah, how is everybody holding up? Hey, Brittany, what's good? How's everybody holding up for the quarantine? I just wanted to see. Going insane. Oh no. Man, it's crazy because like for me, honestly, I've literally been in self quarantine and social distancing for myself for like the past 2 years. So, I mean, and I do like YouTube and like tarot and all the other stuff mostly full time. Like I haven't even had like a real stable ass job in months. So, this has been kind of crazy. Pisces are having. I've been cooking and eating. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Girl. Nusa, thank you. And grab that. That really just. You don't understand how much that meant to me. Thank you so much. I totally accept and receive that energy. And Kristen, I hope that I read that right. But like, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, the hermit, right? The hermit card. So interestingly enough, I do want to know how many of you guys have heard of Vedic astrology? How many of you have heard of Vedic astrology? Because I I've heard of Vedic astrology, so there's different types of astrology. All right, I have. It's amazing. Yes. Okay. Yes. 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 Amen. How about I don't know much about it? Nope. Okay. Okay. So I'm really bad at telling stories. Crazily enough, I'm terrible at telling stories, but I'm going to tell y'all a story, so just bear with me. Um, while I was doing my cards for like the upcoming months, it kept coming up education, education. I kept getting this education card, and I did not understand why because your bitch ain't in school. I've been thinking about going to cosmetology school and massage therapy school, but like that, so that was what I was gonna come in Houston and start looking into. But the card education kept popping up, and I was like, what could that possibly be alluding to other than those two things? I found out it is Vedic astrology. So, for those of you who don't know what Vedic astrology is, there are many different types of astrology. There's Western astrology, which is what we subscribe to for the most part. There's Russian astrology, there's Chinese astrology. Like everybody has their own relationship with the sun and the moon. The thing about Vedic astrology is it's also called Hindu astrology. It stems from India. It is accurate. It's actually an accurate thing. Western astrology is about 6 degrees off because of something that changes. We lose days. You know how we have like the 29th day of February? Well, we still lose days, and Western astrology does not account for that. Vedic astrology does. So what ends up happening is everything is about shifted back 6 degrees. So oh my god, so basically it does change most people's signs backwards. So wow is right. Wow is right. And I haven't even gotten started yet on this fucking journey. So I thought that I was a Pisces sun, a Pisces sun, Taurus moon, Cancer rising. Turns out ya bitch is a Gemini rising, Aquarius sun, and an Aries moon. Now, I was traumatized. I was traumatized when I saw that was my chart, because if you understood how much I talked mess about Aquarius, you would gag. Like, I've always just talked mad mess about Aquarius. Love Aquarius. Some of my best friends are Aquarius, but I'm just like, bruh, can't handle it. Turns out I am one. So, and like, and it was crazy because like I've tattooed Pisces on my wrist, and it doesn't take out those energies, right? So it's not like, oh, I no longer have Piscean energy. No, my Venus now becomes in Pisces. So it just shifts everything. But it's crazy because after it took me 3 days to accept my new identity. I was like, oh my God, I'm traumatized. Who is this bitch? I thought I was so like different, right? But after I really looked into it, it really started making more sense. And so it's one of those things where it's just like, and I know that you've all read it. When you read your horoscopes or whatever, you know how sometimes you're like, this is kind of resonates, but it's like a little off. Like, like I kind of get it, or you have to stretch a little bit. That is why it's about 6 degrees off. And so essentially, I would love to start bringing the channel into more Vedic astrology, because personally on my, wildness, I really feel like that is the astrology that I like and kind of prefer, because it is accurate, and I feel bad leading people who are inaccurate. It's just one of those things. If you actually want yourself, your detail, where it is that you're headed, the houses are extremely specific. I mean, it told me when I really started looking into it, it very much told me about my relationship with my mother, my relationship with my father, the relationships that I've encountered, literally down to a T. It said that I was going to move when I was 8 years old. I did move when I was 8 year old. I mean, it's fucking, so it resonates more. It resonates doesn't even begin to describe what it does. It is fact. Like, it just is fact. I read it. It's a lot more complicated. There's a lot more that goes into it. So I'm doing my best to learn it. And because of certain placements and stuff that I have, I mean, let me tell you this. So literally, so there's a placement. So in Western astrology, we tend to call it our North Node. And that's like what our life's journey is. You're drawn to it, meant to be. Thank you. Yes. No, thank you. But like, there's a thing called the North Node, and like that's how what you're striving to be in this lifetime. Well, in Vedic astrology, they call it your Rahu and your Ketu, and that's basically like your specific life's journey. So I could go into detail, but the moral of the story is I want to say that specific placement genuinely was like, you would do well to be like a tarot reader, or or like an artist, or something where you can function, where you can work from home. And I'm genuinely doing that, and that's before I ever stumbled upon this damn thing. So it genuinely told me what I was going to be doing at this point in my life. It's fucking nuts. It's berserk. So I'm going to start dropping links so people can start looking into that, because I think it's important. And as I learn it on my journey, I think that it's important for other people to know. Because at the end of the day, the reason that I do this, the reason why I do tarot, the reason that I've done everything is to help people. I want people to be able to achieve the best versions of themselves, whatever that means, through whatever tool is necessary. And astrology is such an important and imperative tool. Sadly, Western astrology, like most things in Western culture, if I'm being honest, has been watered down. Of course, it comes from a brown culture, and I love it. I'm sorry, but of course it comes from a brown culture, and then it has been westernized, capitalized, and made to be a product when it really is a tool. So all of the money grabbing stuff that has to do with astrology, that's not correct. It's just incorrect. And I think that it's unfair to take care of people. I think that it's unfair to take advantage of people who are seeking help and guidance, and not be accurate. Like I said, and my biggest thing here is, as far as this rant, and I hope that you're interested in it. I think it's fascinating, but I'm always just like, if you were going to take a pregnancy test, right? And you had, it's not that Western astrology is wrong, but if you were to take a pregnancy test and you had one that was 99.9% accurate versus literally 94% accurate, what would you go with? You're probably going to go with the 99.9. You can do the 99 points, the 94 point, or whatever the heck, but you're always going to have that 6% chance of doubt. And Vedic astrology for me has like zapped it, and there's different charts, like there's charts within charts. It's fucking nuts. It's a roller coaster ride. So if you're at all into astrology, or you're in at all into cards, or just the occult and all the other stuff, then I highly recommend that you do that journey. Oh, and here's the most important thing, and here's where the change is probably going to come in for my channel. So as far as that is being known, because I've always resonated with this, Vedic astrology is something where I resonated with these principles, and then it showed up in Vedic astrology, so that's why I know it's for me. It says that you are only supposed to watch, as far as horoscope and predictions go, it's only your moon sign and your rising sign. Your sun sign is not as important. That is a very Western thing, and it's because of this book called Sun Signs that came out in like the 70s, and it just really hyped sun signs, which is very important. It's not that it's not important, but if you're looking for your mindset, your thought, and your life's journey, you have to look at your moon sign and your rising. Again, I recommend that you redo your chart so you can see where your moon sign and your rising sign are. It is probably different for some of you. For 6%, it's not going to be, but for a lot of you, it's going to shift forward. So I went from Taurus to Aries, Cancer to Gemini, Pisces to Aquarius, and that is kind of the shift that happens. But I'm going to start saying that in my videos. Obviously, I can't change over, but I feel like when you find your new moon sign, those readings are going to start aligning with that, because I'm going to start tuning into that energy. Obviously, it's going to be a slow rollout. You guys are the first 27 to know what's going on. Oh my gosh, did somebody send me a super chat? I didn't even catch it. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you. I so appreciate that. Thank you. So I appreciate the donation and a little bit of loving. I appreciate it. So very true. I'm Aries in Vedic. I'm Aries too. I'm Aries moon too. I'm an Aries moon in Vedic. And honestly, it makes so much more sense, y'all. My new sign, I'm a Gemini rising in Aquarius. And let me tell you something. It makes so much sense. It was just like, you have such a hard time like sitting down, staying put, being placed. Like your mind is always going, like you're constantly doing stuff. It's hard for you. Like if your heart's not in something, then you're not going to do it. You're super flighty. Look at the postings for my channel. Like, like if you've been following me for a while, like, does that not describe your bitch like to a T? I mean, it's crazy. Capricorn, yes. So a lot of my Virgo people, a lot of you Virgos, guess what? A lot of y'all are Leos. A lot of Virgos are Leos. My mom found out that she's a double Leo, and honestly makes so much more sense. Love her. And again, and it's not that you don't have Virgo energy pumping, coursing through your veins. That's not what I'm saying. It's not lost. You're still a perfectionist in some ways. You still want to achieve. It's just that, like, that's not all of you. We're all more complex creatures than that. So yeah, I'm so excited, guys. I really hope that you guys join me on this journey. A lot of people, there are some really good YouTubers, Indian astrology. Oh no, that was my son. My moon is in Virgo and Vedic. Okay, cool. Interesting. So with that, I would say, like, you, depending on what you want to do, great strategist, and being able to take action. As far as that combination goes, I can't imagine. Your mind must move like freaking lightning. It's like a Mercury Mars ruling. That's a dope little combo, depending on what it is that you want to do. I'm a double Leo, like me madre. And it was so funny because my mom started reading her new description. Rising in Gemini. Hey, sis. I'm now Aries, Sun, Taurus, Moon, and Leo rising. Wow. A lot of fire, Sun, Taurus, Moon. Whoo. Does it feel weird? How does it feel? Does it, like, it was shocking to me. I was shocked, but it made sense when I really started reading up on it. So I hope that this is the new wave, because I want people to get, I don't know how I feel right Girl, let it soak in. Literally, I promise. It took me, I've been shattered for like a week and a half. Honestly, I haven't been posting videos and I haven't been doing readings because I've just been so buried. I've just been so freaking buried in trying to get the foundation of this new chart of mine. Like I've literally lost my freaking mind. It about for the past week. I mean, I even started taking notes, y'all. Like, look, like where do you recommend to go to get readings? See, here's the thing. See, look, I started taking notes. Like, this was education. Like I said, I'm back in school. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Immersed. Are you going to do, hey there, are you going to do the April readings? I am. I'm going to do April readings and all the other stuff. But it's been hard for me to catch my breath, honestly. So, and I did a reading for one of my clients, and I was just like, I don't half-ass readings. If I don't feel like it, then I'm genuinely not gonna do it, and I can swear for the rest of my life that that'll be the truth. Just because I'm not gonna sit over here and give you some crap, especially when you're dealing with energies and trying to help people. Like I can't come in there half-massed. Sorry, I gotta time something up. But I gotta send this email. Why is this taking so freaking long to upload? Shout out from Rio. Aries Sun, Virgo Moon, Gemini Rising. I love your reasoning. I love your style. Thank you. Thank you. And so I am excited. So I feel like as far as like the Miss Rona, this coronavirus thing, I think it's going to be, I'm curious to see how everything's going to shape up. What does everybody think going to come of this? Like, what do you think is going to come of this? Hello, room. Hello, world. Why is this taking so long? Hey. But yeah, I just feel like I'm so curious to see what's going to come out of this socially. I hope good things. Pisces moon 223. Is that what that means? No normalcy till next year. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, girl. Dive deeper with our inner world of sex. You discovering new info. Yes, that's what I want. Danielle, that's what I want. Bless all diving. Yo, that's what I want. That's what I really want. And people who are drawn to the channel and all the other stuff, I really hope that like we improve together. You know what I'm saying? And as far as like when I started reading about my new Vedic thing, I guess the most powerful thing were like I always had these fears, right? You know, we're riddled with fears when we come into this world. Right. I hope it brings us closer together too. And I had all these fears. And the cool thing about Vedic astrology is because it's so specific, it settled some of those fears, but it lets you know that there's some things in your life, and the coronavirus really brings it to a head. And this is what I hope everybody's able to walk away with. There are some things in your life that you absolutely cannot control. There are certain things that are going to happen that you yourself are not going to be able to fix any part of it from any way. You just have to sit and let it ride out. But what you can do is control your response. What you can do is choose. That is free will. Free will is not that you get to do what you want. Free will is that you can respond in whichever way you want to. If you feel like you're going to sit over here and, I don't know, punch a wall, you can punch a wall at any moment in time. Doesn't matter. Doesn't stop you. But is that the appropriate thing to do? Is that the footprint that you want to leave? As far as like your journey goes. And so I feel like that is the most important thing that people should take away in life and in general is like control your response. What are you doing in this time? How are you taking inventory? What are you thinking of? I think that this is a roller coaster of a ride that we're on. I think a lot of cracks are being shown in our system. I have been an anarchist since Git. And when I say anarchy, I do believe in government and all the other stuff. But I also believe that there are a lot of systems that we subscribe to humans that we don't have to, that are just put in place, particularly as Americans, that don't make a lot of sense. And I feel like now it's being brought to the forefront. We're getting to see exactly what we're looking at, and I hope that it works out. I hope that we all receive love and a mass awakening. These endings have brought me new opportunities for moving a new doctorate program. Congratulations. I love that. And it is bringing new opportunities. Everybody's walking. Ooh, Cosmic Insight app is great. Ooh, I have not heard of that, but I will certainly check it out. Let me write that down. Sorry. I was just like, don't want to forget stuff. But you know, this is such a cool period of time. I find it fascinating. You know, we're literally living proof right now. You know, oops, sorry, somebody just texted me for a reading. Let me turn this off. But yeah, if you guys are interested in reading, then shoot me an email. chaosterra@gmail.com. That's what I'm going to be doing next week. Hammering out these videos, the April videos. But like I said, I want to do, I might move more towards pick-a-cards. Too. I don't know. I'm constantly going back and forth with how to do the channel because like I want it to be the most effective way possible. And like I said, with this new knowledge, since I'm probably going to be subscribing to, not unpopular, but to a lesser known form of astrology at this point, I really think you're going to start hearing more about it. I hope that I'm like on the wave because it's just correct. But I'm curious to see how I want this to unfold because now that we're in quarantine, there's so many other things that I want to do. I want to do a podcast. I want to do other things. I want to make music, and that has been hit on fucking pause. But some of the stuff I can start experimenting with. So, you know, I'm open to different things. We'll see. Like, this was fun. I was just like, oh, I just wanted to come in, see how everybody was doing. But it's been hard. I've been looking crazy. My hair been looking crazy. Today was the first day that I decided to look like a person for real. Yeah, bitch been struggling. Been looking crazy. Like, I mean, it's just crazy because it didn't come out of nowhere. Like, it was like a slow burning, but the fact that everything got put to a halt is unprecedented. I was like, my poor nails. You look good, thank you. No, listen, I choose to look good because I can look. Yeah, y'all are seeing a product, but I'm very vain and I'm very lazy. Like, my hair has been looking nuts. I was like, I really had to put in some work. I was like, this is nice. I was like, thank you, Lord, for being blessed with, you know, a natural glow. But like, when I tell you, if you wake up next to me in the morning, you'd be like, you'd be shook. And and of course, you know, being in quarantine now, I'm like looking at YouTube videos and shit that I can't afford. So now I want like microblading. Like, I want to get my eyebrows done. I want to get permanent eyeliner. Like, just wait. Just wait. I was like, I just want to wake up looking together. Like, that is one of my main goals. Period. But thank you. They're Meyer-Briggs. Ooh, I think I am an ENTF or something like that. I can't remember. I'm an ENJ, something like that. I'm an E1. I think I'm the mediator. I think that's the one that I am. I'm not sure. I have to redo that test. But those are fun. ENFJ. Yeah, that's the one. I think I'm that one. Yes, the ENFJ. Yeah. Um and the craziest part, like, you know, when you I've been waiting for you. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. Like I said, I just had to decompress. Because my summer just, not summer, but this time frame, obviously for everyone, just looked different. Oh, have any of y'all seen The Tiger King? Have any of y'all been able to witness the phenomenon that is The Tiger King? I just want to know. Me and my family just finished it. I promise you I'm probably going to do a video on it. Because interestingly enough, I've had this weird, you guys have seen my tarot cards and stuff that I've been working on. I have this obsession with wild animals. Like, I just love wild animals. September 12th, 15th, and 22nd. Oh my gosh. I want to go home, but heard there's a crazy twist at the end. The whole thing is crazy. There's no crazy twist at the end. It's full of twists. It literally starts off as one story and then ends at something totally different. And the most fascinating thing about the documentary is like they're experiencing it with you. Like the stuff is unfolding as the documentary is being made. So it is a classic. You have to see it if you have not seen it. I've been watching Gossip Girl. XOXO. Man, I wish. Speaking of, New York got hit hard, so send some prayers to New York if you are in New York. My love, my love. The Tiger King is the name of it. I've been trying to find a job. Yeah, well, let me tell you something. Sadly, good and bad. Listen, a lot of jobs have been opened and are going to be opening up after we get out of this bind. Yeah, I do think that there's going to be a recession as far as rebuilding, but a lot of people have been let go and furloughed. So that means a lot of opportunities. People are really pining for their job. Oh, I hear, yeah, Queens. Oh, New York is my heart. I lived there for a few years. I was trying to get back. I literally was trying to go back to New York, interestingly enough, before all this shit happened. So everything happens for a freaking reason, but my prayers are to you. Absolutely. New York has my heart. But y'all are strong. But stay your ass home. Yeah, Queens. Sending you love to Queens. I have a question, y'all. My ex, this is a real question. My ex, he lives in Queens, and I've been like, thank you so much. Thank you. Prayers from Vegas. Absolutely Vegas. Should I see if he's okay? Like, I feel like I should because that would be a good thing to do, but like, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But I've been going back and forth. I don't know. But he is in Queens. And I know it's really bad there. So, don't do it. Thank you. That's all I needed. That was the first one I saw, so that's what I'm going with. And I was just like, it's petty, but this has been so interesting to kind of see who does hit you up and who you want to hit up. He's good, don't worry. The lockdown. Lockdown ruined everyone's love life. Can we hear it? Can you say it again for the people in the back? I know we got bored and want to do stuff. That is not good for us, man. I literally am so hurt because I was trying to like get off of it. Like I have been crushing on this dude for like the longest time, and I was trying to move on. And I was so excited to come back home, beat my face, get onto my shit, and then Miss Rona hit, and I've been in the house and I have not been able to do any of those things. So I'm pissed. Like, I'm pissed. Pissed. I was like, I'm not even, like, talking to anybody right now. Like, it's crazy. See, I don't even know if he'd be trying to rekindle. Like, we did not end on good terms. I don't know how because I am such a lovely individual. But, like, I'm just kidding. But, like, we have not spoken in, like, 2 years at this point. So, I don't even know. I don't even freaking know. But I was feeling bad because I didn't know if I was being petty, since I try to be, all love all the time. But I didn't know if I was being petty. My Aquarius B loves, and it's not affecting our relationship. My BF lives in Tennessee. Oh, wow. Haven't watched it. You gotta watch it. It's a ride. It's a ride. It's a wild ride. Any readings coming soon? Yes, they are going to be coming soon. They're going to be coming soon. No, your standards don't. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, period. Period. That's been my thing. That's why it's been so funny. That's why I've been laughing because I'm like, I've been in quarantine for the past 2 years. Like, after I broke up with homeboy, like, I literally was like, oh, I'm done. And I've been chilling and hanging out with y'all and doing my videos. I'm just trying to get my shit back together. And I've really enjoyed it. It was weird because this, like, again, now I was trying to bust out and God was like, no, you still got some time to cook. So that's really what I've been doing. But I'm sorry, guys. I keep looking because I'm ready for this thing to load. Somebody's waiting for a reading and I want it to send, but it's not. And I don't know why it's taking so long. So, yeah. Thank you, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all have any questions? Like, just general questions, Q&A? I've been in quarantine. Business as usual to be home. Exactly. There is a lot of worth of just minding your own business. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand the power of minding your own damn business. People just don't get it. Can someone give me a video editing job and make me famous out on here trying to grow my channel? What do you do? You edit videos? What do you do? Sorry. I'm nosy. I want to know what you up to. Thank you. Yes, I hope good. Yeah, I got to do these. It's so funny because I was trying to do these April readings like last week, but my energy was just at 0. Same. Well, good. Well, I can't wait to see what comes up. I'm gonna start doing those. I'm gonna start doing those this weekend. I love editing my own videos when I post some dance videos and I talk about my opinions on life. Some pick a cards. Shit. Send me an email so I can follow you. Like, send me a link. I don't want to do it here because then I won't remember it. But like, if you email me, I will definitely follow the link and I will post it. You know, if you want me to. Oh yeah, I'm so like I go back and forth. Like, please, I'm just a flibberty gibbet, guys. But yeah. Send that to me. That's super awesome and dope. I love dance videos. I can't dance. I mean, I have rhythm, but I'm not like a dancer. Yeah, do it. Email me. Be prepared. It might take some time. I am slow, but I do follow through. So, but email me because I don't have shit to do next week. So I'll certainly post that up. I love dancing. I love creativity. I love the arts. This couple of weeks has been like crazy though. Everything's just been crazy. If I go read match another woman's reader, I watch on YouTube. I know Virgo's got a lot of McLovin. That is so cute. I like genuinely. That's so sweet. I've just been so dry lately. My phone has been dry. I've been happy about it though. You know what I'm saying? Because I've really been, like I said, I've been in quarantine, but it's hard out here for a pimp, you know? It really is. Good for you. Good for you. I feel like the other cool thing that I feel like is going to come out of this next cycle is also going to be, yeah, maybe I'll do a quick reading for everybody who's here. But when I say everybody who's here, just like a quick, you know, not individually, that I would die. But what was I saying? I feel like a lot of divine partnerships are going to come out of this situation too. Because again, people don't have anything else to do but sit and think. So I really think that the masculine is being forced to also hit pause and figure out what it is that they're going to do if you've been waiting for that. I've been getting that energy pretty strong and in a lot of my readings. So let's dig into it. Okay. All right, so since my cards are here, I guess I'm just going to do a quick reading. And if people decide to click onto this video, then cool. So we'll do the Pisces. I'll just do like 3 cards or so. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you too. All right, so we got the Queen of Pentacles. And that came out pretty early, so there's a need for grounding, Pisces. That's what I'm hearing. You got to ground yourself. If you feel like you're floating off, put your feet on the ground. Put your feet on the ground. Okay. Right. Okay, I know I said 3 cards, and then, of course, I'm taking more. Why do I do this to myself? Right. Okay. Yeah. So basically, Pisces, this really has to do a lot with a romantic or just a partnership. We have the Queen of Pentacles to the Lovers. Could be connecting with an Earth energy or Gemini energy here. Doesn't matter what the sign is. Like I said, all my signs are fucked up, so it really doesn't matter. But there's a soulmate connection. There is a soulmate connection here, but I am seeing, Pisces, that you do need to take a break from it. This cannot be your focus right now. The 4 of Wands to the 4 of Swords, to the 9 of Wands. This reconciliation cannot be your focus right now. I do feel like it's going to happen. The 4 of Cups to the 3 of Cups, it's going to happen when it's supposed to, but right now it's at a standstill. You have to have faith in the strength of the connection. right? And the strength of the connection, and understand that it's going to work out, but you can't focus on it because there's a lot of stress that's coming from this, but there's nothing that you can do. So Pisces, if you feel like, again, you're just up in the air with a lot, you have to focus on yourself, your work, and grounding yourself, self-love, self-care with the Queen of Pentacles here. But I do feel like there's almost an... I feel bad saying obsession, Pisces, because I don't want to make it seem like this is a bad thing per se, but or that you're doing it on purpose because there's nothing else to focus on. But when you start getting lost in that like spiral that Pisces can get into, that we all can get into, when you start going down the path, then it is going to be imperative for you to readjust your focus is to, like it was said, to finances. So try not to focus so much on this connection. And I'm saying that because I feel like it's destined to an extent, like that this is a soulmate connection, right? You know, we have the cards here. It's just riddled with, from that perspective, the Nine of Swords. You know, so be confident that it'll come through and focus on you. You know, so that's what I got for Pisces. Okay, here we go, Virgo. Yay, my video is done. Sorry. Okay, I gotta send this because this is gonna drive me insane. Dope. Okay, I'm really excited about that. All right, let's get into it. So let's see, Virgos. Okay, I'm hearing specifically, do not focus on the now. It seems like there might have been an opportunity that you feel like was lost. There's light at the end of the tunnel, okay? You're going to come out victorious. The Queen of Wands to the Knight of Wands. And like I said, now my Virgos tend to be Leos, so here we are. So truly stepping into your power, and all other stuff as you're moving forward. So receiving celebration, accolade. I feel like some of you guys through this, you're actually going to realize that you are appreciated. People are going to be able to, you know, speak and be like, you know, I'm really happy that you did this. You're going to get some sort of, not some sort of validation, recognition with the Six of Wands here, but it seems like it seems like all is lost, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. So some of you guys are really in this tune of really standing on your own 2 feet. You're handling this alone. You're going to emerge out of this very beautiful, very attractive, very wanted, but I understand that you might not feel that way right now. You might feel like there was a missed opportunity, something didn't go through the way that you wanted it to. There's just a level of disappointment here, but don't be stuck in the now. There's 2 cups that are beautiful waiting for you to move towards it after we all get out of this state. You know, it's not just you. 5 of Swords. So changes, there could have been an argument or some sort of miscommunication that led to a falling out, but through that falling out, you know, this person might come back and offer you some sort of apology and be like, you know, I'm really sorry, I really appreciate that you do this and you brought this to the table. So through separation comes a new so through separation comes a new opportunity. All right, so there could be a hidden opportunity to come in. If you've been searching for a new job, one might appear, something that maybe you thought went away or you hadn't heard for a while. The biggest theme here is really just all is not lost. The Sun card. Wow. I was about to say the biggest thing here is all is not lost. It's all going to work out for the better. The more positive that you are in your thinking, the more positive this result will be, the easier the journey will be to get to that result, because blessings come either way. It's just a matter of like, how are you going to spend your time in the middle of that? You can spend it in the Nine of Swords, stressing, being worried and all the other stuff, or you can be Buddha and you can sit and just wait and receive it, you know, and that's, again, that goes back to the free will. So this is the Sun card. So, I mean, I feel like that's a very positive energy for you, Virgos. So try not to get too negative or pessimistic. I do see an opportunity coming out of the shadows, quite literally, and bringing you to the spotlight. So, you know, some of you guys might be stepping into some sort of spotlight, some sort of elevation, recognition, celebration, okay? Winning, all right? So just be prepared, Virgo. Be prepared. Yeah, 8 of Cups. You guys could be traveling after all this is said and done, all right? I'll be Sunday maybe on this set of tripping. Hell yes! Hi, sweetheart. Hell yes, that is the attitude. Do we have any other signs in here? Any other signs that wanted to be seen? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Yes. It's so sad because in my new chart, I don't have any Taurus in my chart anymore. But I am very like, but yeah, I'm like Venetian ruled. It's crazy. So like, it's crazy. It's weird. Thank you for reading. No problem. Cross watching for Sag, Gemini. Okay. Wow, it's been 40 minutes. Y'all are hella cool. And y'all are hella sustainable. I didn't even realize it had been that much. Okay, let's see. And one more. Okay, Taurus. So first card out, we have... Thank you. I love you. First card out, we have the Hierophants. So that's good. All right, cool. There is a much needed and argument argument that had to happen or hasn't happened. I feel like I just got like this ragey energy, and like I said, with Vedic astrology, a lot of you will resonate with Aries energy sometimes, so I'm kind of falling into that. As far as just that Mars, there's somebody that needs to, there's something that has to be proven. Somebody's point hadn't come across, and now it's that time to pull out the big dogs. Taurus is kind of what I'm hearing, as far as being like, this is the truth, this is what I'm hearing, this is what I want to do, this is how I'm moving forward, and really being clear. And through that, I do see you getting a happy resolution with the Nine of Cups here. It's interesting with the Hierophant and the Nine of Cups because this is two Taurus energy as far as like overindulgence. So I imagine a lot of you are really kind of digging into food and like kind of your sensual pleasures as far as just getting through this quarantine. So some of you guys could be experimenting and cooking, which is great. If you're able to work a lot with your hands and all that other stuff. So I imagine a lot of you guys are doing some pretty cool shit. In the home and getting some of your home stuff together and just enjoying some of the quiet time. So if you haven't had time to rest, Taurus, and this would be a good time to use that time to rest. But I'm just getting bigly. Oh my gosh, guess what? Donald Trump is a Taurus now. Crazy, right? But anyways, bigly, right? There had to be some sort of head in communication, but it's good. It's good. And it's a time for you to state what you want, because now I feel like this person is going to be able to meet you where you are. Ace of Wands, right? It's a new beginning. It was a harsh truth for a new beginning, right? And there we go. Like I said, this is the Aries energy. That's the Aries energy that I was talking about. So I really feel like some of you guys are going to be... Missed you too. Thank you. I really feel like some of you guys are going to receive some sort of apology if you had a falling out. Because I just feel like with this energy, for whatever reason, I'm just like, you weren't wrong. Whatever you said, you weren't wrong. And I've been keeping up with your readings. I've been keeping up with, you know, my clients and all the other stuff. You haven't been wrong at all. And so this person that you have the falling out with, now they want to come back and apologize and have this new beginning and kind of come in for judgment and be like, can we please put the past behind us? Excuse me, I want to start over. So for a lot of you guys, you're going to come into that conversation, Taurus. So that's what I got for you, right? And it's okay. And so with the Seven of Pentacles here, this might not be tomorrow. This might not be next week. But it will be, I sense, through the course of this quarantine. Now you're probably like, what the fuck? Like, I don't have an end date for that. But I would probably say at some point throughout April, and I'm still waiting for it from them. Yeah. So there is a waiting game, but it's going to come probably throughout this month or early May, maybe even around your birthday. So, LOL, seriously, damn Corona, I know. So now we're doing Sag and then Gemini, okay? Sagittarius and then Gemini. No problem. Sagittarius, what is going on for our Sag? I miss your glasses. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's so funny that you said that. I actually, those were, okay, let me take this moment to do a plug, and I wasn't trying to, but those glasses were actually custom made for me by one of the clients, one of the people that's following. I'm going to do a video on those glasses at some point, but I'll start putting the link to those because you can get your own custom frames. It was a gift to me, and so I really appreciate that. So I want to take this moment to say thank you. Shout out to Larry. Send him prayers through this quarantine, and yeah. Anyways, When is your birthday? February 24th. February 24th. Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. Oh, God. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. I'm sorry. I know you're feeling cooped up. I know you are. I know you want to get out. My grandma, fellow Sagittarius, she was talking about she wanted to be running in the streets naked because she's so stir crazy. So y'all are feeling that way with the Eight of Wands here, with the Eight of Swords, excuse me, the Two of Swords. So just feeling locked up. They won't let me out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. But the cool thing about it is, oops, got another text. But the cool thing about this energy is you are enjoy the time that you're spending at home. Again, this can't, yes, a lot of you are suffering from FOMO. There is no FOMO. Ain't nobody doing shiz. Sorry, Western says I'm a Taurus, Vedic says Aries. I'm April 20. Yes, Vedic is technically more accurate. That's all I gotta say to that. It's technically more accurate. Sorry, anyways. But yeah, there is a need here, Sagittarius, to appreciate that you are at home. You are at home. I know it seems like you're being browned up. You feel like you can't get out, but there are things that need to be taken care of at the house that you haven't been able to. So this is about getting into that. It's funny, you keep saying Taurus keep popping up. So a lot of Taurus energy right here, with the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. So I know it seems annoying. I know it seems annoying. I know it seems like the worst thing ever, but there are things that you can be taking care of at the house. There are things that you can be building up and setting a foundation of stability. Things that you specifically have been complaining that you haven't had time to do because you've been so busy. Now you can accomplish those. So that's what I'm hearing, especially with this Five of Cups here. So again, there is no missing out. There is no FOMO because no one is doing anything anywhere. Everybody's at home. Everybody's sitting on their ass. You're not alone. Yeah, I feel like the three of Pentacles just came. Sorry, that's my brother. He's a Sag. Sorry, guys, I cut out. But yeah, the Four of Cups to the Death card to the Nine of Wands. So yeah, there will be an ending to this standstill. You just gotta hang in there. You just gotta hang in there. But this has the potential to bring a big transformation to you. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Again, I'm sorry that you're so cooped up, but it's for the better. Focus on those home things that you haven't had time to do. All right. And then we have Gemini. And yeah. All right, Gemini. Oof. Okay. Ooh, the Hierophant keeps coming up, but with different cards, so I know it's being shuffled. All right, Gemini. What is happening? Okay. You don't know. You're like, that's what I'm asking you. All right, Gemini. So real heavy energies. I'm going to start saying that. This is probably like the most dense of them all. Not bad, though. So the first card that you had was the Devil and the Hierophant and the Four of Swords. I'm hearing you just feel chained. I guess I'm getting... You probably more so than Sagittarius might be feeling the effects of feeling chained, bound here, in this need of rest. But this is, you need this. You need this time. This is a time for reflection, okay? And I feel like a lot of you have been hemmed up with certain thoughts, mindsets, old traditions, and they've really been keeping you down. I just feel like there's just been a downness, a lot of dark energies here with the Devil and the High Priestess, subconsciously just real heavy. And so I want to take this time to, Gemini, please breathe, meditate, all right, with the Four Swords. If you're feeling this low, it's gonna be better. And I don't necessarily feel like it's the coronavirus. I feel like the coronavirus came, this forced isolation came at a point in time when you were really trying to particularly run from certain things. And so now you've been kind of put on your ass, if you will. And so it's forcing you to kind of go into this subconscious thought. And so some of you guys could be dealing with shit from childhood. I feel like this has really just been a forced self-cleansing and change. Yeah, again, page of cups. So some of you guys, and particularly if you're around children, you might feel tied up by a certain child. But here's the cool thing, that's why I'm telling you to hang on. You got the Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So hang in there, keep being positive, being optimistic about the future. Their shifts are going to come in. The Wheel of Fortune is a great card, but it is a slow card. There is a delay. It's not going to be quick. All right, it takes a while for those wheels and those gears to start going and start turning. So sit in that. Okay, sit in this, meditate, contemplate. You're going to be deep in your subconscious, probably more so than makes you comfortable. But you're gonna come out of it on the better side with a clear vision of where you want to go, or and even if not a vision, just you know that you're ready to move on. You're ready to see what ships you have on the horizon. All right, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So it's still asking you to, it's a grounding energy, along with Pisces too. There's a grounding energy that's happening right here. And I feel like that is the biggest theme for Miss Rona. That is the biggest thing that she's teaching us. It's just that, like, home is important. There are things that have to be focused on, and your foundation is everything. And if it's not clean, then you have to clean it. Now's the time that you have to take it to clean it, so you can move on this next journey, Wheel of Fortune, with the best version of yourself, because you've had the time to reset. And that's for everybody. It's coming up in yours, Gemini, so you're probably getting it really hard, but that's for everybody. Okay, so that's what I got. Is there another sign here that I'm missing? I'm gonna start doing those. I'm not going to hold myself to a date. Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo. I did Virgo, I believe. Did I? Maybe I didn't. I thought I did Virgo. I know I did Pisces. You did Virgo. Okay. Yeah, thank you. I was like, what? I did Virgo. So this is Capricorn. Pisces I did. Pisces is the first one I did. Okay. So we are Capricorn. Hey, Capricorns. Hey, what? What? Capricorns. What? What is this? What are y'all doing? Where's the quarantine for y'all? This is spectacular. This is spectacular. Specifically, if you've been going out for new jobs or just applications, you're just trying to receive some recognition, it's coming to you. Keep doing exactly what the fuck you're doing, Capricorn. You don't have to do shit. All that work that you've been planning for and all the other stuff, listen, these cards are not lying. Like, that's fucking phenomenal. Wow, and it gets better. The Three Cups of the Lovers. So you guys are making vital connections, soulmate connections as far as moving. Oh, King of Cups, Knight of Swords. So some of you connecting with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There is some much needed communication about a reconciliation from somebody who cares about you very, very deeply, regardless of their sign, Capricorn. But I feel like on a big scale, you're still receiving light. That's probably, I don't think that this person is coming in because you are receiving light and you're stepping into the star quality. I don't think that. But I do feel as if this person is coming towards you because so many people are drawn to your energy. So you might have quite a few people come and try to approach you, but there's one person in particular who stands out. And like I said, my old Capricorns are now Sagittarius. So here is your energy. So you're really stepping into that self. A lot of you guys. And again, you don't have to subscribe to it, but I'm just making note that the energy is here. Okay. So yeah. Cool. Capricorns. What? That's beautiful. That's beautiful. But yeah, expect some communication, some good balanced communication. So I feel like with this person, the communication has probably been off to some extent, but you stated your boundaries, you stated what you are, and so what you wanted, and so now you're getting that, right? Yep. And then we got the confirmation that this is your card with your card here, the Devil. So that's confirmation that that's all for you. Okay. I feel like you're coming out of it. Ace of Wands. Exactly. You're coming out of it. So, congratulations, Capricorn. Hell yeah, I know. Hell yeah. I'm like, do I have Capricorn in my chart anywhere? Excuse me. All right, and then we're doing Aquarius. Welcome. I'm now an Aquarius and Aqua sister. I'm just kidding. Aqua Sun sisters. So, like, yeah, let's look into it. 3, 2, and 1. No problem. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. I'm so happy to have you here. All right. Queen of Cups, Aquarius. Communication. Ooh. I say ooh, like, I'm like, it's a little spicy. Oh, gosh. Okay. One more. Oops. You literally gave me 3 more. All right. So, Aquarius, you have quite a few cards that came out. Expect communication. This is very specific and it does not have to resonate with you. It does not have to resonate with you. But if you are particularly same sex, then I do sense a conversation coming in, particularly for same sex couples. Just throwing that out there. Anyways, you're going to be receiving some emotional communication regardless of your gender, and it's going to be pretty good. We have 2 10s. Hello, thank you. Hello, Darlene. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So awesome completions to great cycles. I do imagine that some of you had to have the strength to walk away, to turn your back from something. Perhaps this person who comes in, this might be somebody that you left. This might be a friend from your past or just somebody from your past. And you're just like, I'm not happy with you. You don't bring me that happiness. I have to turn my back. I have to turn my back. I have to have the strength and the courage to walk away. To my 10 of Pentacles, to my 10 of Cups. Okay, but some of you guys could be hearing back from a Leo. Like I said, you guys got quite a bit of cards. So we got the 5 of Wands. So there could be a conflict about a new start. I just feel like, yeah, there was a situation with somebody and it got off to a very unbalanced start, but there is going to be justice in the situation. There could be, this could have to do with legal disputes also, where it looked really shaky. There was just like this beginning. I do feel like it's finally going to start balancing out. This is something that's been worth fighting for. I'm getting a strong Leo energy. Strong Leo energy. But there's been some sort of fighting or some sort of standstill. And there's a need for courage to push forward for what you need. There's just a need for areas. However this resonates with you, be it in love or life, where there's a need for courage to know. I do feel like a couple of you are dealing with the Libra, the High Priestess, King of Swords, King of Wands. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Aquarius, some of you guys are really having to walk out of a third party situation and cause into it death. You got death, the devil, and the Moon card, the High Priestess, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. I just feel like these 2 combinations, there has been a soul tie here. King of Swords, Queen of Wands. There's a soul tie here and there's a bond here and there's something that has to change. For some of you, this is actually, I know it seems like it's not that, but for some of you, Aquarius, this is coming into union. I know it seems backwards, but I feel like this relationship was backwards. But this is you guys actually coming into union, but you might not be able to bring it to the forefront just yet. It might be kind of secret lovers, but I'm not sure as to why. I'm not getting why. It might just be like it's not time yet. You don't know where it's going to go because it's been so... my person is an indecisive Aquarius. Okay, well, like, this is... Well, here we go. This person is... there is a connection here. There is a binding here, but it can't be seen in the daylight just yet. Maybe because, again, there's just another relationship that hasn't been finalized, but I do imagine there's such a strong connection. There's such a strong connection here. Yeah, but I'm definitely getting... a really rocky start and then it balancing it out. But yeah, there could be, not saying that like, please don't think that, if you have Aquarius boyfriend, I'm not saying that like, check the dirt. I'm not saying that it could be, but I tried to say that like this would be a reading. These readings should be a confirmation, not giving you new information. So if you haven't felt this way, then don't go like, oh my god, what's happening. If you were suspecting something, then this could be seen as confirmation. But I'm not in the business of, spreading unnecessary ass tea. I don't break up happy homes. So take it as you will. Yeah, so we did Aquarius. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? How are you doing? All right, and I guess, thank you. I love you too. I'm so happy that you guys joined me. All right. So I guess I'm just going to do a collective reading just for whoever is in this chat. And yeah, I'm doing fine. That's great to hear. Thank you. Thank you. 2 and 1. Let's see. What is going on for the 32 people in this chat? 31. Hey now, King of Cups. The Tower. The Hangman. Oh, somebody is dealing with, I feel like collectively we're all dealing with somebody who has Pisces in their chart. All right, so this is the big energy for the collective. Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking goodness. Okay. All right, sorry. I'm like, where do I start? So we got if this is specifically going to resonate, if you've sadly been waiting on a nigga, if you've been waiting on somebody for a while, just brother and a Pisces. Okay, so I do think that there's going to be some unexpected communication about somebody's feelings, emotions, but this has been at a standstill for a long time. I mean, for years, for some of you guys. I just feel like you've been waiting with the Hangman for some bit of information, possibly for somebody to be like, I like you, I don't like you, I want to move forward, I don't want to move forward. And it's been such a place of contention because like it hasn't been rooted in anything. It's always been so up and down, so there's been like a back and forth. I really see that being able to come to an end. I do see that there's going to be major communication, unexpected communication with unexpected feelings. And again, if you've been watching tarot readings and you've been trying to figure out what this person's gonna say, and you're just kind of like, well, I expect the unexpected, what this person has to say, I really think is going to blow your mind even past what I can predict for you. Like, I really think that when this person finally comes and speaks their truth and lets you know, like, what's been happening in their life, why they've been so distant, and the true extent and depth of their feelings, I think I'm going to be quite surprised, even after you know that it's coming, how this person feels. And I feel like it's really going to take you out of this standstill, this stalemate. There's also going to be a lot of attention coming your way. Like I said, there's just a lot of people who are going to be reaching out. Hey, shout out to the UK. There's going to be a lot of people who are coming towards you and reaching out. But there's just a specific major communication that's coming in. For some of you guys, you're going to hear from an ex too. But don't resist this change. There's going to be a huge change that's coming in, collective. And again, it's going to start with a very important conversation. I am getting that this person is just going to write. I feel like this person is genuinely just going to like spew. Because when you get the Page of Swords here, this can be a quite immature energy, just because it's young. And so I feel like with the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, I feel like this conversation is going to be more than you ever would have thought. Page of Cups. It's funny. I feel like this person is normally really good with their words. Like, they're very much good at keeping up appearances and all the other stuff. But for whatever reason, you make this person very nervous. And so they're reverting back to like a childhood a childlike manner. Like, they're like you make them feel like a little kid, which is good. And they're passionate about it. Perhaps they even want kids with you at some possibility. But this is really just about them expressing their emotions and how they truly feel. It's gonna be cute. I feel like you're gonna see this person like blush. Like, you're gonna hear this person be like, you're gonna see them be at a loss for words, just because they don't normally do this. They're normally so suave and so smooth, but they're not able to keep it in. But yeah, but again, the major advice and the takeaway is, even if that's the truth, that there has been someone on my mind, but I decay. It's funny that you say that, because I was about to say, You can't focus on this still. You still got to focus on you. You still got to focus on your coin. Let this person come towards you. The more that you work on yourself, the more that you give to yourself, collective, then let this person come towards you, and they will come. I really don't I guess that's my biggest thing. I really feel like this person is going to come, and at this point, if they don't come, you fucking know that they didn't have shit else to do. We're in the middle of freaking quarantine. Like, if this person doesn't talk to you or doesn't give you something after this quarantine, after you've waited, I've always read it was really, thank you so much. But like, if you've been waiting and you don't get anything by the time this is all said and done, I mean, I'm talking about September, October. I know that seems really far from now, but you know, when stuff starts getting back to normalcy and you haven't had this conversation with this person, keep it trucking. They're not doing shit else. I can promise you that. They're not doing shit else, right? Page of Pentacles. But I really do feel like, and I was just about to say, I really do feel like this is going to be worth the energy and effort. But you got to focus on you first. You focusing on you helps them heal themselves. Because you got this beautiful Ace of Cups here. So there could be a proposal. So you guys, again, are after this, you guys are going to be stepping into some divine counterparts. So yeah, that's what I got for the collective. That's an awesome reading for all of you guys. It is going to require patience. Hey, it is going to require some level of patience though. So that is what I got. Brad, I'm sorry. I know I saw you real quick, but I just wanted to finish off. But like, hey, Beach, how you doing? Yeah. Wow, I really do want to speak to them. Yeah. And they want to speak to you too, but your best bet is going to be Nine of Pentacles. Focus on yourself, your solitude. Not that it's bad to not chase after them or want to talk to them or whatever. You can reach out to them and see how they're doing, but until that conversation happens, until they are confident enough to get into that rhythm, then it's not going to do anything, you know. Until this person decides to speak, there's nothing that's going to be said. I guess that's what I have to say. With the late folks, miss, I did Sagittarius. I did a couple of readings. I talked about myself a little bit. You didn't miss much. You can go back and see the Sag reading. But yeah. Healing and love. Yeah. Yeah. Just do it. Clean up. I'm a mess. Like, there's things that are just in my room that's a freaking mess. And like, I literally listened to this one reading, and this person was like, you know, you got to start cleaning up your space in order to invite something new in. And I was like, you know, that's true. So it can be something simple like that. Like, if you've been threatening to clean out the garage, clean out your closet, and you haven't, that is included in the Nine of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be just, oh, I just love myself. Sometimes it can be like getting on your hands and knees and scrubbing. It is spring cleaning time. So if you're really trying to attract something new, you have to signal to the universe that you're ready to get stuff that's old. Do you April out for Libras and Virgos? I am going to be doing those. I'm going to start those tomorrow. I'm going to start doing the rest of go with my scheduled yes, cleaning out my loft. Ooh, nice loft. Hey, one day yeah, bitch will be in her loft, okay? You know what I'm saying? We dream. But clean my room during this live. Yes. So you're already there. So you're already signaling to the universe that you are ready to let go of the old in order to get things new. Decluttering. That is exactly. I'm hoping this February. It's coming. It's coming soon. He is coming soon. Yep. So I'm going to start with those April ones. They'll be coming out through next week. I really want to get all 12 videos out. I would love that. My life would be so happy if I was able to get all 12 videos out. I don't know why that's been so difficult for me to freaking do. Something always ends up happening. But excuse me, I have all month. I'm just kidding. So yeah, so that's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, we've been here for an hour kicking it. I might delete this just because, you know, I don't know. We'll see how I feel. And see, yeah. So don't forget to do your Vedic charts if that interests you, and start reading up on that. I really think if you're into the shit, then I think that you'll be, interested. So yeah, that's what I got for you. I love this live. Thank you. I'll try to do more lives during this. Love your hair, by the way. Thank you. New birth chart. Oh yeah. Okay. So very quickly, it go. You can go back to the beginning, but I stumbled upon an old version of astrology called Vedic astrology. Thank you. And it's essentially 6 degrees more accurate than Western astrology, so it changes a lot of people's chart. Like I went from Pisces to Aquarius, but I really recommend that you do that because to me it seems to be a lot more accurate and a lot less watered down than Western astrology. I'm gonna probably do a video on that just separately and upload it, but I want to say hi and do your sorry, what is it? Vedic. V as in Victor, Edic. Vedic. Or Indian or Hindu astrology. OMG, I know I went from Virgo to Leo. Oh, okay, thank you. I know I went to Virgo. It's crazy. It really is wild. And they play, and also importantly, they place a lot of emphasis on your rising sign, which is essentially your life journey, like your path, and your moon sign, which is how you think. Okay, your sun sign is still your ego. But if you're trying to, if you think about it, and you're trying to better yourself or whatever, a lot of the times you have to remove your ego, right? You have to remove your ego from it. Okay, so it makes sense that you would want to be guided by your moon and your rising opposed to your ego. So there's a lot of different things in Vedic astrology, but it makes more sense to me. So I'm gonna start moving in that direction and see, if people want to join me in that, then awesome. But yeah, so that's what I got. So yeah, peace. Until next time, I will talk to y'all later. I like doing lives, so hopefully I'll be able to do more lives and all the other stuff. So yeah, just send me some prayers. I'm sending you prayers, nothing but love. Shout out to my people in New York. And peace and love. Until next time, love you too. Thank you.